Check the live feed. Check the live feed. Make sure it's audio. Hold on, let me pull it up myself. Let's see. We have audio. Check. Oh yeah, we got audio. All right, cool. All right, appreciate that support. All right. So, all right. So let's back it up. All right. So let's go ahead and start back at yeah. Go back to Job 12:6. All right. So let's start it back over. All right. So this is Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. You understand? It is Monday, the history class. You know what I'm saying? We normally break our history down, line upon line, precept, you know what I'm saying, on precept, here a little, there a little, using external sources to validate what's in the Bible. But today is going to be a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? My car was broken into, you know what I'm saying? They stole all my precepts, you know what I'm saying? They stole all my history books and records and stuff like that. So today's class is going to be on the spirit of a thief. You understand? The spirit of Esau. All right? So we're going to start back off. We're going to start over. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do Job. We're going to start at the book of Job, chapter 12, verse 6. You understand? When you got to go ahead and read it.
This is Job, chapter 12, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
The tabernacles of robbers prosper.
You understand? So in this day and age, you understand, this earth, you would think the tabernacle or the house of robbers is prosperous, right? Because the greatest robber, the greatest vagabond upon the face of earth is a white man. He has no culture, so he covets and steals everyone else's culture. Everything on the face of earth he takes, you understand? And he forces his will upon others. You understand? He has no quench to his thirst. You know what I'm saying? He'll come in, he'll ask you for coffee, you know what I'm saying, and take the coffee beans. You know what I'm saying? You got a coaster, he gonna take the coffee table. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You want to know why TV? He gonna take the TV, the entertainment center. He gonna take the rug. You understand? You welcome him into the door, he gonna take the hinges. You understand? You feel me? He is the worst thief upon the face of the earth. You understand? Keep reading.
They that provoke the Most High are secure.
You understand? So it would seem as those that provoke the Most High, that do everything against the Bible, are prosperous. You know what I'm saying? You look at drug dealers; they appear prosperous. You understand? You look at these wicked bankers. You know what I'm saying? Like those like from Bank of America that did all those fraudulent home loans and stuff like that. You know, so they can line their pockets. You know what I'm saying, with bonuses and stuff like that for the year. You got something you want to say? And Enron, you know what I'm saying? It would seem like they still ain't found Ken Lay. You know what I'm saying? Ken Lay got a whole new name. You know what I'm saying? He in the Florida Keys of the Bahamas, so he probably got an island. You know what I'm saying? It seems like the tabernacles of the robbers, it seems like they're secure. It seems like they winning. You understand? Keep reading.
Into whose hand the Most High bringeth abundantly.
You understand? But into whose hand the Most High bringeth abundantly. You understand? The Lord is going to destroy them. You understand? But this is why the wicked are getting away with being wicked right now. Go to Job 9:24.
This is Job chapter 9, verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is what?
Given into the hand of the wicked.
You understand? So for a short time, the earth, the whole world is given into the hand of the wicked. Read.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
You understand? To cover the face of the true priests and prophets of the Lord, who the Lord really loves. You understand? Because what is considered good is evil. Like when I go to my family reunion and I tell them like I'm good on the crawfish, I'm good on what? What you mean? We've been doing this, you know what I'm saying, since before time, since before you was born. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't want to eat pork. Now you don't want to eat crawfish. You know what I'm saying? What you think you are holding out? I don't understand what's wrong with me I just don't want pork and crawfish. Sure, you go.
They want to stone you.
They want what?
They want to stone you.
Yeah, that's exactly what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They want to stone you for doing the right thing. You understand? For you coming back to your culture. Because what it is you are a reflection of what is good and clean. So if they see what's a reflection of what's good and clean, what does that make them? Filthy and dirty. You understand? What you have? Oh, yeah. Oh, evil is good. Go ahead. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a part of the club. You know what I'm saying? It's members only over here. Where your jacket at? You know what I'm saying? To get in here, you got to have some crawfish. You know what I'm saying? To close this deal, you got to eat some eel. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, to get in with these other nations, you have to take on their leaves of their tree. You know what I'm saying? See, when in the book of Genesis, when Adam and Eve, when they clothed themselves with the leaves from the tree, that was the leaves of the tree of the other nations. You know what I'm saying? So when you cover yourselves with the other nation, you don't have the covenant of the Most High, because you thought to covet something that was wicked and evil. You understand? But there's a place for the wicked and for evil, and we're going to get to it. Keep reading.
Come. If not, where and who is he?
You know what I'm saying? All right, give me Job 24 and 12. You know what I'm saying? Let's find out what the spirit of a thief is.
Come. This is Job chapter 24, verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
Men groan from out of the city.
Hold on, get there with you.
Come.
And make sure before you read, you ask if everybody got it, all right?
Come, sir.
All right, no sweat. All right, everybody got it? All right, go ahead.
This is Job chapter 24, verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
Men groan from out of the city, and the soul of the wounded cried out, yet the Most High laid not folly to them.
You understand? So, those that are downtrodden, you understand? Like the poor, those that are on Section 8, you know what I'm saying, on WIC, you feel me? Those that work at Jack in the Box, you know what I'm saying, working as grocers in Fiesta, bus boys, you understand, the serving class, the garbage men, the janitors, you understand, even those that work in corporate America constantly getting dumped on by their boss, you understand, the wounded have cried out unto the Lord, you understand, keep reading.
Verse 13. They are of those that rebel against the light.
Mm-hmm.
They know not the ways thereof, nor abide in the paths thereof.
You know what I'm saying? Now, there are those that are of God, but they are wounded. You know what I'm saying? So that should tell you something, right? Christian pastors don't look wounded to me. You understand? But they are a thief of the people. They are a tick, a leech off of their own people. You understand? To line their coffers. You understand? You want to know where the children of the Most High are? Look for the wounded, man. You understand? But there are those that are rebels, that are rebellious against the light. You understand? And they are a murderer unto the people. Well, we're going to get to that. Keep reading.
Come. Verse 14. The murderer rising with the light killeth the poor and needy, and in the night is as a thief.
You understand? So in the daytime, you understand, he's a murderer of his people. How? You know what I'm saying? He telling you to bring ye your tithes and offerings into this house, you understand? But it's really for his Maserati. You understand? And you didn't gave the last of your rent money up. You understand? Like, it's for him to line up his refrigerator. You understand? So that he can eat, but you on Section 8, you know what I'm saying? And you didn't use the last of your food stamps. You understand? He is a thief, a murderer. He will take from you until you die. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 15. The eye also of the adulterer waited for the twilight, saying, "No eye shall see me," and disguised his face.
So peep this. So your Christian pastors, right? They take your money in the Christian church. All right. They say it's to help this person. You know what I'm saying? It's for the buy brick fund. It's for the building fund. You know what I'm saying? It's for the prison ministry. You understand? But in the nighttime, they take this money and they go to the strip club. You know what I'm saying? Or they go buy boys. You know what I'm saying? They're homosexuals. You understand? And they say, "You're not gonna catch me. I'm gonna get away with it." Same thing with the American government. The American government, they take your tax money. You understand? And like the Lord only want 10%. The government want 45, 35. You know what I'm saying? The lower you are on the tax bracket, the higher you are taxed. And in the night, you understand, they kill Trayvon Martin. They kill Philando Castile. You understand? They hang Sandra Bland. You understand? They murder Alton Sterling. You understand? And they are a robber and a murderer and a thief amongst the face of the earth in the night. And they're saying, "Hey, you're not going to catch me." You understand? This is the spirit of a thief. You understand? And they are of their father, the devil.
Right.
Keep reading.
So I'm going to come to verse 16. In the dark they dig through houses which they had marked for themselves. In the daytime they know not the light.
You understand? Like, only blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans can find a way to shine in poverty. You know what I'm saying? Like, they come down, sound like they in space. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? They pull up on a white boy, like, "Man, bro, like, man, he saying Acres Homes. How he riding on swingers, Candy Red? You know what I'm saying? When he ride, his car lit up like a spaceship. Where he stay at? I know he got something else in his house. Hey, Johnny, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna raid this house later on. You know what I'm saying? So they mark your house. You understand? They supply you with the drugs to sell to your community to kill your people, and then set you up to come and take this very drugs that they sold to you. You understand? And throw you in prison. He's a murderer and a thief. You understand? Keep reading.
Come on. Verse 17. For the morning is to them even as the shadow of death.
You understand? It's like, man, the sun done rose too quick. We didn't get to kill enough of them. We didn't get to take enough away from them. You know what I'm saying? They are vampires. Vlad the Impaler. You understand? They are leeches, blood suckers, sucking the life force out of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's why your grocery stores are owned by them. You understand? The nail salons are by their Confederates. The gas stations are by their Confederates. Your liquor stores are by their Confederates. The beauty supplies are by their Confederates to suck every penny and life force out of your bodies. So you don't have enough strength or finances to come up and pull together, as they say, by your bootstraps. They are a thief, a murderer. They do dealings in the night. In the daytime is as if they're going to die because they couldn't kill enough, and they wait in the shadows for the nighttime to come again so that they can murder and they can rape and they can pillage and they can thieve again. Keep reading.
Come on. If one know them, they are in terrors of the shadow of death.
Verse 18.
Verse 18. He is swift as the water. Their portion is cursed in the earth.
You understand? So, the Lord is swift, right? Like, his justice is going, it's like, it took him 500 years to build this nation. It is prophesied that it will be destroyed in 1 hour. 500 years of work, the Lord is going to destroy it in 1 hour. Yes, the world is given over to the hand of the wicked, but they shall not prosper long. You understand? This time is to prove you. Okay, so they steal your car. You still gonna serve the Lord? You understand? They break in your house and take your house, you still gonna serve the Lord? You understand? You lose your job, they take your job from you. You still gonna serve the Lord? See, this time right here of thieves and murderers is to prove you. You understand? Because the scripture says, he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. Keep reading.
Come on. Behold it not the way of the vineyard. It's like you. Yeah, that's it, sir.
Keep reading.
Verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
Doth in the heat drought in the heat consume the snow waters, and doubt the grave those which have sinned.
You understand? Drought and heat consume, right? What is drought and heat? What is drought and heat? Okay, what is a drought? Go ahead.
A dry period, lack of rain, shortage of water.
You understand? And 9 times out of 10, it's normally followed by a heat wave. You understand? So it's famine, you understand, and the furnace of affliction, right? Okay? So it says drought and heat consume, right? Because the furnace, when things are tough, that's what proves what type of man you are. That's what proves what type of woman you are. And that's why it says the drought and the heat consume, because most people can't stand being without. Most people can't deal with having lack. So it consumes them, and they do whatever they got to do, no matter if it's righteous or wicked, to get on, or to do what's necessary for the drought and the heat to be over. You understand? All right? And it says, the snow waters, so doth the grave, right? So what time of year does snow come? Winter. What does winter bring for trees?
Like you said again, sir?
What, as far as like the seasons of winter, what do trees look like? During the wintertime, what do they look like?
Like brown.
Okay, what do they have normally in the spring that they don't have in the winter? Sis? Leaves, right? They're bearing no fruit. So it says drought and heat consume, right? And in the winter, it's desolate. But what you don't know is snow brings water. You understand? But so does also the grave. That's a double entendre, right? Because if you don't kill yourself, right? And by killing yourself, we're talking about your lust. We're talking about your desires, right? Your flesh. The Lord is going to kill you, and you will be in the grave. You understand? But if you can make it through the wilderness, through the winter. You know what comes after winter? Springtime. And that snow gives water to the field. You understand? Matter of fact, like in Psalms 1, it says that you will be like a tree planted by the rivers of the water to bring forth its fruit in its due season. Right? There's going to be a season where you're not going to have. That is the drought and heat that consume all. You understand? But are you going to be a seed that falls on stony ground? You understand? Are you going to be a seed that falls amongst thorns and thistles? Right? Or are you going to be a seed that falls on fertile ground? You feel me? Keep reading.
Verse 20. The womb shall forget him, the worm shall feed sweetly on him.
Mm-hmm.
He shall be no more remembered, and wickedness shall be broken as a tree.
You understand? Those that are wicked shall not prosper. You understand? Your mother won't remember you. You understand? It says the womb shall not remember you. You understand? You have been as a scourge upon the face of the earth. Your mother will curse the day that you were born. You understand? And it says the worm shall feed swiftly on him. What is the wage of sin? Go ahead. Death. Right? So those worms and wormwood are waiting preciously for you. Their patience is uncanny. They're waiting to feed upon your corpse, to nourish the ground, because that is what is becoming of a thief. You understand? Give me Psalm 73 and 1. You know what I'm saying? These are the ungodly. All right? When you got to go ahead and read.
Does everyone have it?
Yes. Yeah. You got it, Yabakan? 731. Yap, you got it? Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
Okay. This is Psalm chapter 73, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Truly the Most High is good to Israel.
He's good to who?
Israel.
That ain't nobody else. You understand? The Most High is only good to Israel. Keep reading.
Even to such as are of a clean heart.
You understand? But not only just those in Israel, but those in Israel that are of a clean heart. You understand? You have to be sober in mind. Okay? Keep reading.
Come. Verse 2. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My step had nigh slipped.
You understand? So, the scripture says, he that wants to serve God, to prepare his soul for temptation. It ain't no days off. It's 24/7, 365. You understand? No lunch break. You understand? So you are going to be twisted, turned, pulled, bend, with the whole purpose to break you, to see if you're worthy. It's going to bring you to the point to where you're almost slipped. Keep reading.
Come. Verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
You understand? Because you're like, Lord, I'm doing everything that you're saying. I tithe. You understand? I keep the law, statutes, commandments. I honor the Sabbath. I go to all the feast days. But here I am, broke. Living on Brother Gabawar's sofa. You understand? Can't get a job. You understand? Barely surviving off the morsels and scraps of my brothers. You understand? But here this drug dealer coming down on swangers and foes. You understand? He got a mansion in Pearland. Winning. But I'm doing your work, losing. Looking like a loser. I almost slipped because I was envious of the wicked. Read.
Come. Verse 4. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm.
You understand? Like, there's no bands. What is a band? You understand? Something that restrains. There's no restraints in their death. They look strong. You understand? They look strong. Until some righteous brothers from UPK roll up. Then they look weak. Keep reading.
Come. Verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
You know what I'm saying? They not going through what you going through. You understand? They not fulfilling their stomach so they can go to sleep with water. You understand? See, that's real poor. To drink you some water so you can go to bed on a full stomach. Go ahead. Right. We had Psalms 73 and 2.
Go ahead, 5, sir.
Oh, 5? Salakia. We started at verse 1. All right? You understand? Like that's real poverty. I done been there. You understand? Drinking water so you can go to bed on a full stomach. They not going through that. I'm saying they're not eating peanut butter and syrup sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Right. You feel me? They not doing that. It seems like they strong. You know what I'm saying? They at Mr. Childs. You know what I'm saying? They at Papa Bro's Steakhouse.
Turkey leg hood.
You know what I'm saying? Turkey leg hood every week on the gram, living their best life. You understand? But I'm trying to make $1 out of 25 cents, so I can get me a jumbo jack, and they ain't even 99 cents no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in between seat cushions trying to find pennies to put together so I can have nourishment for the day. But the wicked prosper, Lord. General Muhammad said something that was so insightful. To join the truth, to follow God, to join the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, you're on the losing side.
Right.
You understand? Because he that gains his life loses it. You understand? And he that tries to save his life shall lose it. Keep reading.
I'm going to verse 6. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment.
You understand? So they prideful. You understand? And they are violent against others. The spirit of the white man is violence. He is a crafty hunter. So crafty that he could have a people bang on their own people over colors, to where he don't even have to lift a finger to wipe you out. To have you killing yourselves over city square blocks. Oh, you're not from this block. I'm from this block. You cross this block, I'm going to kill you. And then he still puts you in jail. He's a thief and a murderer. That is the spirit of the white man. Keep reading.
Come, verse 7. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish.
You understand? They out here shining on everybody. You understand? Like, their eyes are so fat, it's like, you know what? Chicken isn't good enough. Beef, not good enough. Quail, that's a rarity, but that's not good enough. I want ostrich. You understand? I want to taste what lion tastes like. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what a pink flamingo tastes like. You understand? You might as well eat a buzzard, right, or a vulture. You understand? His eyes are fat. His coffers are so filled and lined from the poor and downtrodden in the earth. He's looking for new ways to be wicked, because his wickedness hasn't fulfilled him enough. Keep reading.
Come, verse 8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully.
Get a job, bum. But the reason why you don't have a job is because of economic impoverishment that they set up. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, but they give you boots with no laces. Walk a mile in my shoes, but you couldn't afford them to begin with. They had you start the race with a sprained ankle, barefoot. You understand? On gravel, and everybody else got boots, combat boots. And say, keep up, boy. Why you can't keep up? We all started the same race, right? But no, you poor. He laughing at your oppression because he's a thief and a murderer. Keep reading.
Come. Verse 9. They set their mouths against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth.
You understand? Whatever is godly is a joke. You're black and Hispanic, and you're Native American, you're celebrating Passover? What are these what are these curtains on the side of your pants? You look foolish. You know what I'm saying? They laugh at the things that are godly. What, sis, why are you, what's that on your head? What's that? What's that? Is that some type of sheet? What is that? The things that are of God, they scoff at, they laugh at, they think are foolish. Keep reading.
Come on, verse 10. Therefore his people return Hitler, and water up and yes, like in waters of a full cup are wrung out to them.
You understand? Waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. So the cups are already full. Bring me more. I want my cup to overflow. I want everything that you have, even though I'm already filled to content. That is a vagabond. Keep reading.
Come on, verse 11. And they say, how doth the Most High know, and is there knowledge in the Most High?
You know what I'm saying? They're asking, how does the Most High know? How is there knowledge in him, and my people are still getting robbed? And my people are still getting murdered? How is the Most High just to allow this to happen? Because it's prophesied. The Most High said that I will choose thee in the furnace of affliction. You understand? Because those that are going to serve me are not because they see me, are not because they're in the kingdom. They're going to serve me because they know me, the spirit of me. You understand? Like Christ told the apostles, better are those that serve and don't see. Keep reading.
Verse 12. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches.
You understand? All those that do these things are those that are the ungodly. You understand? These are the thieves and the murderers. This is their spirit. All right? Give me Jeremiah 12 and 1. You understand? But one thing you got to understand, the wicked are for the slaughter. You know what I'm saying? So Jeremiah 12 and 1.
Everybody got it? This is Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 1. Righteous art thou, O Most High.
Because you remember in the previous scripture, they asked the question, where is the Lord? Does he know? Where is God? But this scripture started off and said what?
Righteous art thou.
You understand? The Lord is righteous. You understand? The Lord like to sit back. You know what I'm saying? Like, think of it like this, right? Like Jacob had 12 sons. You feel me? So just think about, you know, Jacob had to work on the Sabbath. You understand? Like, you know, he was slaving. We in slavery. So he got 12 sons. He give chores. All right. I want you four. I want y'all to cut the front and backyard. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to wash the dishes and clean the kitchen. Okay? I want y'all to sweep, mop, and vacuum. And I want y'all to clean all the bedrooms, wash the dishes, and wash the clothes. Right? You understand? It could be a Saturday when he asked y'all, but he want to just sit back and see who gonna actually follow the instructions in his house. He gonna let it. He gonna like he got security cameras in the house. You know what I'm saying? They up there jumping all on the furniture and daddy liquor cabinet. You know what I'm saying? Like running through in daddy closet, putting on his clothes, just doing the fool, just acting up, cutting up, doing what they would not do when the father is there. And he wants to see how far you're going to go. But the scripture says what? What it say? Start it over again.
Okay. Righteous art thou, O Lord.
You understand? But the Lord is righteous. So best believe when the blessings come out, the curse is coming too. Keep reading.
When I plead with thee, yet let me talk with thee of thy judgments.
Of thy what?
Of thy judgments.
Because judgment is coming. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked, but it says the wicked, so the Lord knows that they're wicked. Judgment's coming. Read.
Wherefore doeth the way of the wicked prosper.
You understand? So why does he's like, Father, why? Let me holler at you about how your house is, man. Why you letting these niggas get away with not washing the dishes? Why you letting these niggas getting away with not cutting the yard? Why you letting these niggas get away with not cleaning the bathroom, not washing the clothes? Like, you got me in punishment for not doing those things, but you letting these niggas win? They out here literally killing us, Father. And you letting them win? Man, let me holler at you about your judgment, man. Like what's going on, man? Read.
Wherefore are all they happy that deal very treacherously.
They in here chilling. And not only are they doing the things that I messed up and apologize and ask for forgiveness for, and I'm being punished, but they laughing and joking like it's a game. Why are you letting them get away with this, Father? Why am I in hell and they living in heaven on treachery, robbery, and murder? Why, Father? Read.
Verse 2. Thou hast planted them, yea, they have taken root, they grow, they bring forth fruit that are near in their mouth, and far from their reins.
Not only have you let them take root, but you allowed their treachery, their thievery, and their murder to grow even more egregiously, to where the fruit of their growth and their roots is sweet in their mouth. Keep reading.
Gonna come verse 3. But thou, O Lord, knowest me.
But you know me though. But I'm in punishment. You know me. I'm in trouble, even though I asked for forgiveness. I'm in trouble. I'm without. I'm struggling to keep the lights on. I'm struggling to keep a roof over my head. I'm going through all of these things and they winning. You know me though. I'm keeping your law, statutes, commandments, but you know me though, and I'm in hell and they winning. Read.
Gonna come, thou hast seen me and tried me. My heart toward thee pulled them out like the sheep, like for the slaughter, and prepared them for the day of the slaughter.
You understand? Father, my prayer is you've seen me. Even in my lack, I still serve you. And they winning, Father. Please prepare them for the slaughter. Why are you allowing them to win? Let's find out. Give me, let's see, where is it at? Give me Matthew 13 and 24. Let's find out why they are allowed to take root, allowed to grow. Because the Most High is a righteous God. Keep reading.
Matthew, sir?
Yeah, Matthew. Go to Matthew 13 and 24.
Everybody got it? It's Matthew chapter 13, verse 24. In another parable, put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which soweth good seed in his field.
You understand? So one thing you got to understand about a seed, right? A seed is sown in darkness, right? A good man soweth a seed. A seed is sown in darkness. Not only is it sown in darkness, for the seed to take root, it has to fight through the darkness just to find the light. You understand? Yeah, their treachery knows no bounds. You on Section 8, you on WIC, you understand? You struggling to stay employed. You know what I'm saying? You struggling to feed your family. You struggling to find a job, to keep a job. You know what I'm saying? You struggling to pay your car note. You got 3 repos on your record. You understand? But in order for a seed to take root, it has to fight through darkness just to find the light. That's before it even has a chance to grow. You understand? And then when you're growing, you got other trees that have been here longer than you. These robbers, murderous, and treacherous trees throwing shade on you to stunt your growth, to stop you from growing. But you got to fight through the shade. Just like you fought through the darkness to get to the light so that you can be nourished. Keep reading.
Go gun. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat. Tares, Slocky. Tares among the wheat and went his way.
You understand? So while the good man sowed good seed, you understand, on this earth to fight through the darkness to get the gift of the light, you understand, there was a treacherous man that came and sowed discourse in his field. You understand? To sow treachery, thievery, and murders amongst the good seed to take their fruit, to stop them from growing, to stop them from maturing. So the sower wouldn't have a good harvest. Keep reading.
Okay, this is verse 26. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also.
You understand? But when it came time to bear fruit for harvest, he's like, well, what is this strength? Because one thing you got to understand, a tare looks just like a wheat until it bears fruit. That's why the scripture says a tree is known by its fruit. You understand? Like, everybody got a chance, right? Even if you faking the funk, right? You still got a chance. Because the Most High said to the false prophets, if they would have only faked it to turn my people towards me, I would have been with them. But you know what? A tree is known by its fruit. And only until it bears fruit, you're going to know who really with the Lord and who ain't. And you know how you find out who with the Lord and who ain't? Is through being consumed by drought and heat. You got to go through the furnace of affliction. That's the only way you're going to find out if you're real or not. If you're really about this work. Many seeds have fell by the wayside to be picked off by the sparrows. Many seeds have been sown on stony ground to just spring straight up and be burned out by the sun. Many have been sown amongst thorns and thistles. They grow, but due to their wants and desires, they choked out by thorns and weeds and thistles. Keep reading.
Come on. Verse 27. So the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in the field? From whence then had it tares?
Keep reading.
Verse 28. He said unto them, an enemy.
Salaki. So this is what was said, you know what I'm saying, in Jeremiah. Father, why are they allowed to prosper? I'm a good seed. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of my lack, I still do. You understand? Because the faith without works is dead. The way you show you love the Lord is by action and deed. You understand? It's like, Lord, you say that you love good, righteous seed. So why are these tares allowed to prosper? Why are these murderers, thieves, and treacherous men allowed to prosper? Read.
Gonna come 28. And he said unto them, an enemy had done this. The servants said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up?
So why don't we go ahead and gather them up, Lord? Why are you allowing them to continue to grow? You got a question? Go ahead. No, we're gonna get to it. He about to get to it. You about to find out right now. Read next verse.
Gonna come, verse 29. But he say, Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them.
You understand? The reason why he's allowing them to grow, right, is so you can grow. You understand? The only way that you get patience is by going through long suffering. You understand? Like, you can't have one without the other, right? And the reason why you going through long suffering is because you economically impoverished because of the murderers, the thieves, and the treacherous. The Lord is using them to prune you into a glorious rose bush or a glorious lily field. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be pruned does not feel good at all. Like, just imagine as you growing, the Lord cutting you down to the cuticle. You ever had your cuticle cut? Oh, okay. It do not feel good. You know what I'm saying? But he cutting you down to the cuticle so you don't get an ingrown toenail or a fingernail. But it hurt like hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or I back in the day before you came in the truth, you ever got to raise them up before? Or ingrown hair? It don't feel good, do it? That's what it feel like to be pruned. You understand? It don't feel good. But the Lord uses what was meant for evil for good. Because through their evilness, it proves how righteous you are. How steadfast you gonna hold to his truth. Because if he don't allow them to grow, you can't grow. There is no growth without pain. You understand? The only way you grow a muscle in the gym is through soreness, through the atrophy of acid buildup in your muscles and breaking it down. You have to be broke down over and over and over again to be built up. How can you counsel a brother on marriage matters and you've never been married? You know what I'm saying? How can you teach a brother to deal with a dragon and you've never slayed one? You know what I'm saying? How can you tell a brother it's going to be okay when he lost his job if you've never lost one? So this is the purpose why he allows the thieves, the murderers to prosper. Because in their prospering, it allows you to grow. But it ain't over. Keep reading.
Come, verse 30. Let both grow together until the harvest.
Until when?
Until the harvest.
See, there's an expiration date in their growth. Right? It ain't forever. Let them grow together until the harvest. That's the day of the Lord. And I don't know if you know about the day of the Lord. It's darkness and there's no light in it, brother. Nothing good is going to come from the day of the Lord except the salvation of the righteous. But the scripture says it's going to be like running from a lion and being met by a bear. To turn from the bear to go into a house for safety and be bit by a serpent. There is nowhere that you are going to be able to run. Like, the dead are literally going to walk out of the grave. It's going to be a scene out of The Walking Dead, all right? There are going to be earthquakes, volcanoes, hail, sinkholes, tsunamis, hurricanes, tornadoes, all at once. You ever seen a tornado or fire? It's gonna happen, all right? It's going to be everything that you could ever imagine and then some. So the Lord said, allow them to grow into the harvest. Read.
Come. And in the time of harvest, I will say to the reapers, gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn.
So all of this heartache and pain that you didn't went through is to be saved, dog. You know what I'm saying? For you to be put up in the barn house chilling while everybody else going through way worse than what you ever went through. It's going to be like a woman giving birth. You understand? Like, they go through all of that pain, and when it's over, they don't remember it. And they ready to have another one. You understand? When they having children, they go through pain and agony, torture for hours. And then when it's over and they see the fruit from their loins, it's a distant memory. And they can't wait to have another one. All right, give me Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26. You know what I'm saying? But the infection just isn't externally, right? There's an infection also in our nation. You understand? You got it?
Okay, everybody got it? All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men.
For who?
For among my people are found wicked men.
The wickedness isn't just outside the gates. It's inside the gates. You understand? In order for there to be drugs in our community, it got to be drug dealers in our community. You understand? In order for there to be whores in our community, there have to be whoremongers in our community. That's old talk for pimps and whores. You understand? In order for there to be strip clubs, there have to be parishioners that frequent the strip clubs. You understand? In order for there to be Joe's Crab Shack in the hood, it gotta be niggas eating crab. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? In order for Beyonce to be talking about Red Lobster, you know what I'm saying, and hot sauce, it gotta be niggas eating abominations. You got something you want to say? Go ahead. Hey, white man get paid off for all of that. You know what I'm saying? That sums it up. Hov did that, so you wouldn't have to go through that. If you didn't hear the brother, he quoted Jay-Z line, drug dealers buy Jordans, crackhead buys crack, and the white man get paid off of all of that. You understand? You feel? The prophet, so like Thwada, Yeezy, Thwada. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Keep reading. So there are wicked men in our nation. You feel me? The tares just ain't other nations. It's tares in our nation too. Keep reading.
Okay. They lay wait as he that setteth snares, and they set a trap they catch men.
You know what I'm saying? They lie and wait and be like, okay, we gonna wait until the club fill up. You know what I'm saying? When it get thick in there, and we gonna go outside and we gonna break in all the cars. You know what I'm saying? We gonna rob them of everything hard that they done work for, setting snares and traps. But guess what? Harvest is coming. Keep reading.
Come. Verse 27. As a cage full of birds, so are they houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxed rich.
Keep reading.
Verse 28. They are waxing fat, they shine. Yea, they overpass the deed of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper in the right of the needy. Do they not judge?
You understand? So their cause isn't the cause of the fatherless. You know what I'm saying? The people that they judge us, but they don't judge rightly. You know what I'm saying? they judge us and scoff at us, right? And to judge means to sentence to death. You know what I'm saying? They prey on us. George Floyd. You understand? Philando Castile. You understand? People that had to lose their life because, I mean, Philando Castile had a permit to carry and he was still killed. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Bruh. Poor. They make a whole documentary about it. And what's crazy is the very people they hate are the people that they praise in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that prays in the Bible are ex-cons. You know what I'm saying? People that were poor. You understand? Ex-whores. You know what I'm saying? Ex-liars. You know what I'm saying? People that were in need. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you mad at your brother for asking you for help and you got the means to help him? He your brother. What you mean? Oh, man, you always trying to hit me up for cash, man. Bro, his house is about to get foreclosed and his car repossessed and he got a wife and 3 children. What you mean? It shouldn't even be a question like, what you need? Bro, I can only give you this. I can help you with this. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't even be a question. Like, isn't the golden rule to love others as you love yourself? I don't know about you. I don't want to be homeless. I don't want to not have transportation. I don't want to not have food. So why would I not want that for my brother? Dig what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Okay. Verse 29. Shall I not visit for these things, said the Lord? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this?
You understand? So the tares within our nation, the Lord hates them. But he's going to allow them to grow with you. So their fruit can come to fruition. So they can be judged and burned in the fire with the other nations. You understand? There will be no wickedness within our borders. You understand? How can you build a kingdom with enemies behind your gates? You can't. Ask Zerubbabel, he know. You understand? Like the other nations asked to come and build with him, build the temple to our God with Zerubbabel. He's like, you have nothing to do with me or my God. You understand? And then they brought people to make their hands weak. You know what I'm saying? Those are your permit checkers. You know what I'm saying? Right. Your city politicians. They do everything to weaken the hands of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. There's no new thing under the sun. Newsflash, it's still happening. Keep reading. No, so like that's the last of that part. Give me no, that was Jeremiah 5. He started at he started at 26 and read at 29. Give me John 8 and 44. You know what I'm saying? So those that are within our people, you know what I'm saying, that are wicked, Christ has had some very choice words for those people. Let's hear Christ's words.
Everybody got it? It's John chapter 8, 44. Ye are of your father the devil.
Ye are of your father the what?
The devil.
The what?
The devil.
You know what the word devil means? What does it mean, y'all? You shake your head. What does devil mean? Okay. What is it attributed to? It's an epithet. It comes from the Greek word diablos. It's an epithet. It does mean deceiver, but what is it ascribed to? No. Well, a beast of the field, yeah. But what type of beast? There are many beasts of the field. There are amphibians. It has an attribute of a snake. Right. So a devil, right? It is a deceiver, but is an epithet that is attributed to a man. Okay? So this is why we say the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Right? But Christ wasn't talking to a white man when he was talking about this. He was talking to the Pharisees and the Sadducees when he said this. Right? Read it, start over again.
Come on, it's John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil.
You know what I'm saying? You have the spirit of the white man. You push his drugs. You understand? You steal for his merchandise. You understand? You covet your brother for his lifestyle. You are of your father the devil, because his spirit raised you. You want a white woman just like him. You want your woman to have blonde weave so you can have some type of resemblance of a white woman. You understand? You put contacts in your eyes because your deep brown eyes aren't good enough. You want to have teal eyes. You want to have green eyes, purple eyes. You understand? These are all colors that are weak and deficient. You understand? Like, their hair is weak. Their skin is weak. You understand? Everything about them is weak. But you covet because you are of your father, the devil. Go ahead.
So the brother told me this other day, I picked him up from work. He said he had a co-worker who was telling about how, we shouldn't be sleeping with the nation and all that. So his co-worker tells him, he said, well, I'm going to see a white one because I want my child to have white privilege. He can make up anything.
You know what I'm saying?
White body. He like,
But you still a nigga.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Ask Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin is a go ahead. Right. Your kid still gonna be a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Blake Griffin is a direct example of that. He comes from a line of black men that sleep with white women. His grandfather slept with a white woman. His daddy slept with a white woman. And he slept with a white woman. You know what I'm saying? So they can get closer and closer to that white privilege. But you still a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Come on. And the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him.
You understand? You wanna know why you bang on your brother? Because the white man was a murderer from the beginning. You are of your father the devil.
Right.
You want to know why you will rob and steal from your brother? Because the white man was a murderer and a thief from the beginning. You are of your father, the devil. You want to know why you a dope fiend? Because the white man was a dope fiend from the beginning. You are of your father, the devil. You do everything that the white man loves and enjoys and gets away with, and you think that you should enjoy and get away with it too because you are of your father, the devil. But guess what? You're still a nigga. All right, give me get some more.
Come on.
Go ahead.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
The father of lies, the house of lies. You understand? You want to know why you get cancer, and you lie to yourself and say it ain't your fault, and you've been eating shrimp, crab, lobster, pork from the beginning. Well, your physician even told you, like, maybe you should cut back on the pork. You know, like, literally in the flesh of pork is cancer cells. Like, the butchers literally bleach the cancer cells in the meat so it doesn't look horrible when you buy it. It's literally tumors in the meat. You're literally eating cancer and you wonder, why did I get cancer? You understand? You smoked 2 packs a day for your whole life and then gonna ask, why do I have lung cancer? The wages of sin is death, Ak. That's why. You may not die immediately, but you're going to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Ak. It ain't rocket science. You lay with whores, you'll get an STD. Why do you have herpes? Because you raw dog in a whore on Bissonnette in Plainfield. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It ain't rocket science, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is your, like, the scripture says that one of the curses, if you don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, that you will lay with a woman and another man will lie with her. Just think about how many girlfriends you had that you done slept with that are now sleeping with another man. That's not good. You understand? That you can't keep your woman. That's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? The Most High said, do not turn my daughters into whores. In order for a woman to be a whore, it takes a man to whore her out. In order for there to be strippers, it got to be niggas in the strip club. If no nigga ever went to the strip club and they was like, all we want is sisters looking models with their head covered, that's what they would be. You don't believe me? Go to Dubai. Go to Saudi Arabia. You understand what I'm saying? The commonality of women is what the men want. Like, I don't care what that jazz they talking about, an independent woman. Because every woman wants a man. And every woman caters to what a man wants because they want to be loved. They want to be held, protected. Right? But too long have we protected and catered to whores.
Like you, sir.
And we haven't checked our daughters because we haven't checked our brothers. It starts with us. You check the head, the tail will follow. What you got something you want to say, Al?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if we're still on the same verse.
Come on. Go ahead. Keep reading.
Oh, that was it, sir. That was John 8.
Oh, no sweat. I thought I called for the next one. Hold on.
Nah, sir.
Go to Obadiah 1 and 5. You know what I'm saying? So now that we've established, you know what I'm saying, that there are traitors and murderers behind our borders, and we've established why they are the way they are, because they are their father, the devil. Let's find out about their father, the devil, the white man. Let's go to Obadiah 1 and 5. Well, it's only one chapter, verse 5.
Okay, everybody there?
You got it, brother? Yabakan, help him out. In the Old Testament. There you go. All right, Obadiah 1 and 5. Go ahead.
Okay. This is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 5. If these came to thee, and if robbers by night, how art thou cut off?
You understand? So if thieves came to you and robbers by night, how thou art cut off. You understand? Because that is what the end is going to be during harvest. They're not going to be allowed to grow or prosper anymore. You understand? The wages of sin is death. Read.
Con. What they have stolen till they have had enough.
You understand? A normal thief and a robber. You know what I'm saying? A normal thief. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, bro, man, we gonna hit this lick. We gonna get these TVs, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna slang them on the street, bro. We gonna turn a profit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna hit this lick, bro. We gonna get these pills, bro. We gonna slang them in the street. We gonna get a profit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. We gonna go rob these drug dealers, bro. We gonna take their weed and their money, bro. We hit this lick, bro. We gonna be able to smoke good for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna bust the bread down, bro. We gonna pay our bills. You know what I'm saying? Most thieves have a plan when they go to rob. Not the white man. Oh no, he's a different type of thief. Keep reading.
Con. But they're not stolen till they had enough. If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
You know what I'm saying? Like, every thief is a specific type of thief, right? You know what I'm saying? You got scammers. You know what I'm saying? They deal in, credit card scams, Ponzi schemes. You know what I'm saying? Then you got stick-up kids that just want wallets. You know what I'm saying? Then you got people that do credit card schemes. You know what I'm saying? They only deal in credit fraud. Then you got certain thieves that only deal in bank fraud and financing. There are specific type of thieves that only steal certain things. But oh no, not the white man. He's a different type of thief. You understand? He gonna take the coffee and the coffee table. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take the comforter and the bed. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take the nightstand and the chest. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take the toothpaste and the toothbrush. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? He's a different type of thief. He has no end to his treachery. You understand? He is a glutton and a wine bibber. All he wants to do is get drunk and be fat all day. And the way he does that, he feeds off of every nation, and he has every nation feed off of us, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. If you don't believe me, look at the merchants in your community. They don't look like you. You understand? But you don't have no merchant that looks like you in their community. Go ahead.
If I may, I was riding downtown and I seen some Asian people going to a Korean barbecue place. You know what I'm saying? Then you come to the hood, you see the black man pull into a parking lot with a barbecue truck behind him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we definitely are out of there.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
We don't have the business, but we'll get a barbecue truck and go from corner to corner trying to make a couple dollars.
That's the only thing you got to remain in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're trying to pull yourself up by the bootstraps, you still a wanderer. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Con. Verse 6. How are things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Verse 7. All men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee
You
and
understand?
prevailed.
Like the white man is he think he good because of all the other nations that are within his borders, right? That have built him up, because America is a melting pot, right, of many nations, right? The stock exchange is literally built up of infrastructures that were made up by many nations. So he's prideful. He's like, he's so prideful, we don't even build nothing no more. We don't even export. We all imports over here. You know what I'm saying? Our commerce is to consume. We sell consumption. We sell gluttony over here. You know what I'm saying? We don't sell hard work. We sell gluttony, because we don't export nothing to no country. But we take all of theirs. All of their resources. You understand? If you don't got no resources, we'll take your slave labor. If you don't have any resources, we'll take the most important resource you have, time. You'll be a slave working for pennies in Asian sweatshops and Mexican sweatshops.
Right.
You understand? Keep reading.
The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him.
You understand? There's no understanding. That's why he covets, right? That's why he takes from everyone. You understand? There's no understanding in him. That's why he wants to be the last of the Mohicans. Because Neanderthals have no understanding. That's why he wants to be the last samurai. Because Neanderthals have no understanding. You understand? That's why he wants to be the gods of Egypt. Because a Neanderthal has no understanding. He has no culture. He's the murderer from the beginning that was cursed to be a vagabond upon the face of the earth. To wander from place to place. You understand? And the mark was put upon him. If anyone try and kill him, you understand? That 7 times will be done unto them. Because the vengeance is mine, saith the Lord.
Right.
You understand? It ain't for you to take him out. How you gonna kill a gunsmith with a gun? He got more guns than you. You can't outgun a gunsmith. You understand? He is a master of war. He's so crafty. When he hunt deer, he put deer piss on himself so he can smell like the deer. So he can sneak up on the deer. That's how crafty he is. He invented the duck whistle to sound like a duck to sneak up on ducks. That's how crafty he is. You understand? He invented drugs to sell to give to the drug dealer so he can sneak up on blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans and kill them. You are game. You are prey. Another head to be mounted and stuffed and put on the wall. You understand what I'm saying? That is what he plays at. Because he was a murderer, a thief, full of treachery from the beginning. Keep reading.
Okay. Verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom?
You know what I'm saying? Socrates is going to be like soccer to food. Soccer food. You know what I'm saying? He'll be Socrates. It's going to be soccer food. You know what I'm saying? Nikola Tesla, he's going to be like, what's the point of having an electric car when you got EMPs going through here? It's going to be like really expensive paperweights. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you going to do with an electric car when there's no lights? There's no power to power them. You know what I'm saying? Like, what point is there to have a Roth RIA when there's no stock exchange? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point in having cryptocurrency when people are going to be worried about water? Who cares about currency? Trying to find clean water. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does $1 mean when you haven't gone without drinking water for 3 days? What the hell does $1 mean? A piece of paper. It means nothing. And when the Lord comes, and that day of the Lord is dark and there's no light in it, that security that he has made through these other nations is going to mean nothing. Your military will mean nothing. 1 hour, brother, say it again. 1 hour. Give that brother a hand. You know what I'm saying? You understand? 500 years of robbing, raping, and pillaging destroyed. In how long, brother? 1 hour. You understand? It's going to mean nothing. What can a bullet do to a tornado? What can a tank do to a hurricane? You understand? What can a spaceship do to the ozone layer? You know what I'm saying? when the ozone layer is covered by 200 million UFOs, you ain't even gonna be able to get out the stratosphere. Go ahead. Hold on. Go, Shabbat. You go ahead. Grab water.
So the white man lately has been releasing footage of UFOs, you know what I'm saying, like that the army has been catching, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a video of
Oh, you talking about they was busting on that UFO, bro?
no. They actually fired one and hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Hit it. And nothing happened to it. Like the army actually shot something and hit it, and nothing happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just chilling, you know what I'm saying? It goes to show that nothing that they have is nothing to what the Most High got.
You know what I'm saying? What you got, Shabbat?
What is the spaceship to the security?
Come on, man. Bro? They have to get what they got. What they have? A launch rocket, a stratosphere rocket. They got to have 4 rockets strapped to a shuttle just to try and leave Earth. You know what I'm saying? Big facts. Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying? Several hours later. 1 hour later, Salakia. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading, brother.
Come on. And the understanding out of the mount of Esau.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 9. And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that everyone out of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
By holding hands.
By slaughter.
By TED Talks.
By slaughter.
By coming together in union and making a brand new NATO.
By slaughter.
By slaughter. They are going to be cut off by slaughter. Now, going on what Gabawar said earlier about the vampire in Brooklyn, right? When he was talking about evil is good, right? General Muhammad said in the class, the only way that you stop wickedness is with evil. You understand? You know how you stop a rapist? You make it to where he can't rape anybody ever again. It is evil unto him, but it is good unto the women and the little girls that he'll never touch again.
Right.
You understand? You know how you stop a pedophile from molesting? You make it to where he can't never molest a child again. You understand? You know how you stop a murderer from murdering? You make it to where he can't murder again. See, you know, the Egyptians thought it was evil when them 7 plagues came upon them, but it was a blessing to the children of the Lord. See, it was evil unto them, but it was a blessing unto us. You understand? Esau, the white man, is going to be cut off by slaughter. And it is going to be evil, malicious, and malevolent. 10 points for the words. Keep reading.
So like verse 10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, if thou shalt be cut off forever.
You understand? So for his violence against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right, his shame will cover him forever. He is going to die. You understand? You're going to go to a museum and see a Neanderthal and a white man, and going to be like, what is that? You're going to think they like elves and fairies. They not going to exist no more. You understand? They're going to be perpetually cut off, that they may not grow anymore. Because they are a tree that have bore no fruit but discourse, violence, murder, and treachery in this earth. And homosexuality. Can't forget that one. You know what I'm saying? Can't forget that one. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Come on. Verse 11. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captives his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them.
You understand? Like, they played CeeLo for the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. You understand? Like, the white man set up a casino where the chips were blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You understand? Because the first commerce on the stock exchange was slaves. There's always been the commodity that's been traded, slavery. You understand? Because slaves created dollars. The more money you had was based off of the free labor that you had. You understand? You can Google it. Slaves were sold on the stock exchange. Slaves are sold now on the stock exchange. It's called prison.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your prison number is a commodity that is sold on the stock exchange. Believe that. You can Google that right now. Slavery ain't went nowhere. You understand? All right, give me Jeremiah 49:1. And let's find out his fate.
Everybody got it? You good?
Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 49, verse 1. Concerning the Ammonites, thus said the Most High, had Israel no sons? Had he no heir? Why then doeth their king inherit Gad, and his people dwell in his cities?
You understand? So the Ammonites, right? And we all know who Ammon is. You know what I'm saying? So you got the Moabites and the Chinese, the Ammonites that are the Japanese, right? In today's society. Okay, so Ammon is the Japanese, Moab are the Chinese, right? To show you so much that they know who they are, they got Moab seasoning. It's Chinese seasoning. Like, you can go to a store right now in the international food section, the HEB. There's Chinese seasoning called Moab that you can buy in the store right now. You know, for those that don't know what HEB is, that ain't from Texas, that means here everything is better. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You had a question, Yabakan? Mm-hmm. Amalek is the white man. Yeah, so-called Jewish man. All right, keep reading.
Okay. Verse 2. Therefore, behold, the days come, said the Most High, that I will cause an alarm of war to be heard in Rabbah,
And Rabbah. Mm-hmm.
of the Ammonites, the Ammonites, and it shall be desolate heap, and her daughters shall be burnt with fire. Then shall Israel be heir unto them that were his heirs, said the Most High.
You understand? So this is a people that were confederate with the white man. You understand? So the Lord is going to do this to someone that is confederate with the white man. What do you think he's going to do to the white man? You understand? Because they were confederate against thee, that the name of Israel will be no more in remembrance. We are a people who are not a people. You understand? If you don't think Hispanics and Native Americans are your brother, let's just line things up. Okay? You speak English, you're not from England. The Hispanics speak Spanish, but they're not from Spain. You understand? You keep the cultures and feasts of your oppressor, so do they. Días de los Muertos, that's a Spanish holiday. That has nothing to do with Mexico, Honduras, El Salvador, but they celebrated because it was a day that their captors celebrated, that they gave them off, like the 4th of July, or maybe yet Memorial Day. That's what Días de los Muertos is, the Day of the Dead. It's a memorial to the dead. That's their Memorial Day, to commemorate those that have passed. You understand? So the culture they keep is the culture not of their ancestors. They don't even remember. Like, when they look at the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Incas, the Olmecs, they're so far disconnected from them. They don't even know their language. But you know what we do here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge? We teach our people our language. We teach our people our culture so you don't get robbed anymore. You understand? Keep reading.
Gonna come verse 3. How, O Heshbon, for I is spoiled, cry ye daughters of Rabbah, girt with your sackcloth, lament, and run to and fro by the hedges from there.
Drop down to verse 5.
Gonna come verse 5. Behold, I will bring a fear upon thee, said the Most High of hosts, for all those that be about thee, and ye shall be driven out every man right forth, and none shall gather up him that wandered.
You understand? So, matter of fact, read the next verse. That's the most important part.
Gonna come verse 6. And afterward I will bring again the captivity of the children of Ammon, said the Most High.
And then the next part.
Come. Verse 7. Concerning Edom.
Concerning who?
Concerning Edom.
The white man. So all this stuff is what's going to happen to Ammon. Someone that was confederate with Esau. And now the Most High is now. Concerning you, Esau. Read.
Come. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, where is wisdom no more in Teman?
No. Read that again.
Slacky. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Most High of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished?
You know what I'm saying? Where are your wise men? Where are your Nikola Teslas? You know what I'm saying? Where are your Bill Gates? Right. Where are your Steve Jobs? You know what I'm saying? Where are your John D. Rockefellers? You know what I'm saying? Where are your Billy Grahams? Bill Nye? No, it's the Bill Gates. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, where your Bill Nye the Science guys at? You know what I'm saying? You got something you want to say, brother? Go ahead. In what context?
Like, man, that's already done happened, baby. You know, but this is prophetic. I know this ain't happened yet.
So the scripture says, what is written aforetime is for our learning, for our understanding. If you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it.
Right.
You understand? Christ said in that day, because the Pharisees asked him for a sign. He said the sign that you're going to get is the same time in the time of Noah. Do you know what the time in the time of Noah was? What was it? What was the sign that Noah gave them?
Rain.
But how did he give them a sign? How did they know it was going to rain? What did Noah do to? No. Anybody else want to try? How did Noah let them know that it was going to rain? Go ahead, Yabakhan. How did he warn them? By talking to them, right? Right? So the same sign they got then, the same thing they're going to get now, through the foolishness of preaching. Imagine a man telling you water's going to fall from the sky and water's never falling from the sky. Nigga, it's going to rain. Like, nigga, what is you talking about? What is that? You know what I'm saying? That's just like us saying 200 million chariots led by a black man with a white afro with a gold belt, you know what I'm saying, with blood at the hem of his garment, is coming to save niggas, savages, and spicks. That sound crazy. Go ahead. No sweat. Keep reading.
Verse 8. Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of the Dan. For I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, that the time that I will visit him.
You understand? So calamity is going to befall Esau because he is a thief. You understand? But you know who else is a thief? You understand? Christ is a thief too. Just find out how. Give me First Thessalonians 5:2. You understand? Christ is a thief too. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be the greatest thief.
Right.
It's prophesied. You understand? Matter of fact, start at verse 1.
Everybody got it? 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But the time and the season, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. Verse 2. For yourself know perfectly that the day of the Most High so cometh as a thief in the night.
You understand? Because it's gonna be just like in the time of Noah. People gonna be giving to each other in marriage. People gonna be getting drunk, partying. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be going about their day-to-day lives. Then all of a sudden, it's just gonna get real dark outside. You gonna hear a crazy sound that sound like a horn, and then you gonna see the sky turn amber and on fire, and then out of nowhere, you just gonna see UFOs just pop up. You know what I'm saying? Just like on what's the movie? No, not Independence Day.
Day the earth stood still.
No, Marvel, Thanos. What was the last one? Endgame. You know what I'm saying? When he just opened up the port, and they just all just came in. Then everybody gonna be like, "What was me?" You know what I'm saying? And Christ's gonna come out that portal like Thanos with the gauntlet, crushing all. You know what I'm saying? Saying, Gabawar, bring him hither and slay him before me. Con that one con, sir. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So you reap what you sow. He that leads into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. And just like you was a thief, Christ's gonna be a thief too. He gonna come in the night, just like you did, to take his own and to destroy you in 1 hour, what you built in 500 years. And with that, I'm gonna say Amajin, which means to stand. Sar, which means to turn. We're gonna face the east. We're gonna say the Lord's Prayer first in Hebrew, then in English. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malak with Ka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Natalanawa, Lacham, Ka, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawaknawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawaknawa, Wala'ah, Tabi'ainawa, Banasaya 1, Abal, Hawashai Noah, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wahala, Wahata Parak, La'awalamyam, Aman. In the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Sar, turn the face to front. Don't give a courtesy salute to the brothers and to the sisters. In the visual, by Shabbat, Majid, Rock, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Brakatah, Yazmatah, Sar, turn the face to sister. In the visual, by Shabbat, Majid, Rock, Yahweh Shemar, Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Yazmatah, dismissed.